Another thing that we've been getting hit up a lot about was the Bad Boy reunion concert that was just in Philly.
Right.
We heard rumors that Beans was recently beat up at the concert. Do you know anything about that?
Do I know anything about it? Yeah, I know about it.
What happened with that situation? What happened with that situation?
What happened with it?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I think he passed out from his diabetic medication. It's like, nah. Hey, man, you know, everybody know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? But y'all see how I just explained all that history to y'all? How he pray and bump and niggas got respect for him and how we let him come to the studio to jump on the joint and all that. And then he backdoor niggas with gaming them, telling niggas information that only the camp know. And not the information that you wrote, son, because you didn't. The information was more worse than that, y'all.
This diss track that you got on with Meek Mill towards the game. When Meek came to you and was like, yo, bro, you know, the game saying this, the game saying that, hop on this diss track with me. What did Meek Mill say to you to get you on the track?
He really didn't say nothing. He didn't say nothing to get me on the track. I just happened to come in the studio. So, you know, I just was helping him out with some lyrics, and the situation kind of played out like it did. But there's really no beef, especially between me and Game. Me and Game got a good relationship, you know, had one for years. So it's not me and Game beef. That's a Game and Meek Mill beef. So,
well, you just represent for Philly, basically, then.
Yeah, basically, I'm just representing for my city. That's it.
So wait, real quick, rewind this. You said you was in the studio helping him out with some lyrics. Was you helping Meek Mill out with some lyrics?
I don't want to put that out there like that and, you know, discredit nobody for the skills and nothing.
Okay, well, either way, Beanie Sigel.
It's your boy Chris with The Ignorance is Free. Like always, thank you guys for your continued support. And if you haven't already, definitely subscribe to the channel. Now, let's talk Beanie Sigel. God damn, Beans, I hate it had to be you. But I'm sure you guys all heard the rumors about, you know, the game saying that, you know, Meek Mill and his crew jumped Beans, and there was no footage of it for a while. But of course, TMZ, you know, they got the footage and they finally released it. So if you want to check it out and watch one of your favorite fucking rappers, you know, get knocked out, the link is in the description. So it's true. Beans did get knocked out. So the very first clip that you just heard was from a guy named Teffy Bay, and this was the guy that actually knocked Beans out. And, you know, you can hear him talking about, you know, rumors. Because, I mean, we could only assume they're rumors because you and I are not privy to the information. But you hear him basically saying, look, he got invited to the studio, you know, out of respect because he is Beanie Sigel. You know what I mean? So they invited him to the studio to get on the record. And they're basically saying you didn't write shit. So that was a lie. And then they're saying, you know, you kind of like backdoored Meek, like you gave the game a lot of information that you weren't supposed to give. So who knows what that is? But clearly at some point that'll probably come out, because I would have never thought in a million fucking years I would ever see footage of Beanie Sigel, you know, get knocked out. But I mean, I guess anyone could get knocked out, really. It doesn't really matter how tough you are or who you are. Like, anyone can get it. And this is just facts of that. So the second audio clip you can hear is of Beanie Sigel. He was doing a radio interview, and it kind of sounds like it basically sounds like he was saying, look, man, I wrote that fucking record, or at least I helped write that record, which is kind of interesting because Meek had the whole thing with Drake about, you know, using a ghostwriter, and then you got Beans saying that. Then you can kind of hear Beans like backpedaling a little bit, saying, I don't want to, you know, make it look like people ain't doing like their own rhymes and everything. But fuck, what's said is said. I mean, we're not deaf, we can hear it. Now, personally, I don't think that is reason enough to fight Beanie Sigel or to knock Beanie Sigel out just because Beans said, yeah, I came through the studio to help them out with the actual song. I don't think that's reason enough to do that. Beanie Siegel's a fucking legend. So this happened, right? You can watch it happen. The link is in the description. So, I mean, there has to be more to the story. You know, what this guy Teffy Bay is saying about Beanie Sigel giving the game, you know, some information that he's saying only the camp would have known. So ain't nobody from the camp is saying anything. So it's got to be you. You're brand new. to our immediate circle. So it's got to be you. So he got knocked out over that. So again, I personally think that information will come out at some point. But either way, man, fuck, man, this sucks. I'm a huge Beanie Sigel fan. You know what I mean? And personally, this doesn't change the way I look at Beanie Sigel. I still think Beans is I still think Beans is a real one. You know what I mean? And I'm still going to pump all his music when his new album comes out. I'm still going to go get it. I don't look at Beanie Sigel any different. It just sucks that it had to be him. You know, so that's my opinion, man. Like I always say, yours definitely counts more than mine. So you know, I want to hear what you guys have to say about this. I mean, what do you think, man? Like, do you think that, you know, but Meek Mill's crew is petty enough to knock Beanie Sigel out over, look, I helped these guys write the record, or do you think there's got to be more to the story? All right, leave it in the comments. Make sure you guys like. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram at theignoranceizfree with the Z, and on Twitter at I'm Chris Green. I'm out.